Hello everybody. Hang on one second. Here we go. I always forget my mic. There we go. All right everybody. Hi. How are you doing? In today's video, what I'd like to do is I'd like to talk to you about why some people find decisions hard. So today I'm going to be looking at how to make decisions and feel a sense of peace and calm and clarity when you are making those decisions. So if you're just joining, say hi. I invite you to type in hi in the comment section and tell me where you are watching from. Hi and welcome to today's live video. I know that decision making can be hard for a lot of people. And I think that the reason they find this really hard is because we're unaware of what our core values are. We're unaware of what our core values are. Now, for example, a lot of my clients feel very overwhelmed when they first come and see me because they have a decision to make. Now, let's look at that particular process, shall we? If you remember all of the videos that I've been doing so far, if you remember that what I have often been talking about is this belief that we have that we are either good enough or we're not good enough. So I believe that who we are is because of a sort of a reaction to two source beliefs. Now there are only two source beliefs. There is the source belief that you are good enough or that you are not good enough. Okay? Either you are good enough or you are not good enough. Okay? So this belief that who you are good enough, this core belief system really stems from who you are, which is that low vibration or that very, very high vibration of love. Now, what happens in life, as you know, is we are born and we are born connected to this essence of who we are, which is love. Now, from that, what happens is that if we are in connection with love, then we feel not good. We feel good enough. And if we feel good enough, what happens is that we develop core values of us being good enough and what we need to feel good enough, to feel honored and to feel valued. And from these core values, what happens is that we develop belief systems. And from that, we develop thoughts. And from thoughts, what happens as a reaction of our thoughts is feelings. Okay. Now, let's look at this half. Now, you know, if we were living in an ideal situation, what we would do is we would constantly be in the flow of who we truly are, which is from the essence and that high vibration of love. But as we know what happens in society, this doesn't happen. And we are born as this core vibration of love, and we love ourselves and we think we are amazing and we truly feel inspired. But what happens is that there is a separation. And this separation happens when we are acting in our core essence, when we are in that core of who we are, and we're acting it, and there is an external reflection, an external stimuli from parents and society, and we feel uncomfortable in our body, and that discomfort makes us feel that we have done something wrong. And when we feel like we've done something wrong, we feel guilt. Okay. So what happens is that you think, okay, I've done something wrong. Who I am is not good enough. Right. So from that, we start to look at, okay, well, there's something wrong over here. My core value that I was acting out is making me feel that there is a disconnect. So it must be wrong. My core value must be wrong. So what we do is we begin to take on core values that are from society. Okay? Society conditions us to have these core values that we feel in the very deep part of us. All of this is happening on the very deep level. This is the deepest aspect of who we are. And this is really the unconscious part. All of this is happening on an unconscious level. Now, what happens over here is that society gives us core values. Those core values tell us what to believe. So these are our belief systems, right? Those belief systems that we believe that we should have. Remember, these are all the shoulds. They then make us think in a certain way, and those thoughts automatically cause feelings. And as we know, feelings are felt within the body. All right. And the body communicates to us because it is connected with that vibration that is within the heart. So, what my clients feel when they are trying to make a lot of decisions is that they feel there is a sense of they feel very overwhelmed and very confused, and they ask me, how do I make a decision? What is it? How do I know who I truly am? How do I act what I truly am? And how do I make a decision based on what I truly am? And what they felt was that once they started to become more connected to their heart, and what they felt was that once they used their heart as a key, as a tool, once they started opening up to being more vulnerable, once they started feeling that it was okay to be vulnerable about how they felt, then they found that they were able to make decisions in more clarity with a better sense of peace. You see, who we are is this high vibration of love. And that vibration of love tells us that who we are is really, really good enough. And you see, these core values are things that I believe are things like joy, passion, justice, completion, oneness. All right, give me a thumbs up if you agree with me that our core values are to do with all these high vibrational things that are important. Justice, integrity. Okay, these are really core values. And based on these core values, we develop belief systems that mean, all right, a belief system, we need to treat others the way that we want ourselves to be treated. So, two belief systems that were shared with me recently when I was in London, I thought, yes, that's really, really good because it comes from the core value. An example, 1, treat others the way you wish to be treated. That is in alignment with your core values. And 2, keep yourself pure. Keep yourself pure. And what does purity mean? Pure means that you're constantly in awareness and choice. You're constantly choosing to be over here when it comes to making decisions. So if you believe that it's important to be pure, you consciously start choosing thoughts that are in alignment with that. Thoughts like, I am pure. Everything I think is pure. I treat others the way that I wish to be treated. Everyone is connected. It's important to tell the truth. See, these are all different thoughts. And when you think thoughts that come from the core values of your essence, you feel light in your body. Now, when you are in this space, so the core values of, power, money, of course, all of these have different, they're the masculine energy, but I'm talking about the core values over here. All of this, that anything that makes you feel there is a disconnect, anything that is opposite, anything that's like separation, competition, better than, you and them, you, them, us, we, all of that. This is what the core values of society are actually teaching us. And, there are these belief systems that certain cultures are better. There is that judgment about different cultures, and judgment about us being wrong and right and having to wear the certain clothes that we need to wear in order to fit in society. And that causes us to think things when we see people. I was sharing that story, remember, about how we went and we spent some time with some refugees in Paris, and I noticed all those automatic thoughts that I had that were not in alignment with my core values, the essence of who I am. But what happened is that I opened myself up to feeling vulnerable and being authentic. When you become aware of feeling discomfort, feeling there's something not quite right, this is your strength when it comes to making a decision. Only make decisions when you are feeling light, when you are feeling that you are being connected to your core values. And what you will find is that it doesn't matter where you live, it doesn't matter what you wear, it doesn't matter who you marry to, it doesn't matter, all of these things that we surround ourselves with on the outside doesn't really matter. The only thing that matters is that we are living our core value. And what my clients found is that when they started being vulnerable and they lived their core values, they could easily make decisions with clarity, with confidence, with peace, because they knew that that is what was really important in their life. And this is really what the aim of these videos are, is to help you move deeper. And I feel that if you want to make decisions with clarity, I feel that it is important for you to continue to watch these videos, because the aim is to inspire you to go deeper. So I invite you now to click on the link below so that you can work with me and go deeper into finding out what are your core values. If you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up, and please share this video with anyone in your life who is struggling to make decisions with clarity. Guys, I will see you soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. See you later.